Hello and welcome to my channel. In the series of videos, I will show you what Dynamics 365 is, how you can use it, and how you can customize it based on your requirements. In the first video, I will demonstrate the basic functionality in Dynamics 365, and in coming videos, I will show you how you can customize and build more advanced functionality in Dynamics 365. I will also add links for documentation on how you can create your own trial version and start your training process there. So let's start. Dynamics 365 is Microsoft platform and suite applications that provide customer relation management, or also called CRM, and enterprise resource planning, and also called ERP capabilities. Dynamics 365 is part of Microsoft Power Platform. As you can see, Microsoft Power Platform has Dynamics 365, Office 365, Azure, and also your business apps or apps that you and data that you have created based on Dynamics or Dataverse or Azure or Office. They're also included in Power Platform. And also in the Microsoft Power Platform, you have Power BI, Power Apps. Power Apps could be model-driven apps. Dynamics 365 is model-driven apps. You have different model-driven apps, one for sales, customer service, and etc. So Dynamics is model-driven apps. And also you can have canvas apps that you can build based on other applications, not just Dynamics 365, but it is integrated with Dynamics 365, so you can get the data and build a design in the way you want your apps. So it's more like regular apps that you can build. And then you have Power Automate, or also called flows, that you can automate your processes based on your data or other data for your integration, etc. And then you have Power Virtual Agents, which is actually chat functionality that you can have with your customer for your customer service is using a lot, so you can automate your first connection with your customer so they can connect to your chatbot and answer the question, and they can also create records for you in the Dynamics, or you can create tickets, or etc. So also the low code application that you can use for your integration with the customer, or your interaction with the customer. So then here you can have data connectors that you can use in your Power Automate or in Logic Apps there. And also you have AI builders. AI builder like is used for example, scanning documents, the invoice documents, and based on the scanning results, create records in Dynamics or in Dataverse, etc. You can build your own models and train your AI models. And then you have Customer Data Service. Customer Service is a service that so you can connect to your Dataverse tables in Dynamics 365 or in other applications that are using Common Data Service. That's the whole thing is called Power Platform, Microsoft Power Platform. So basically with Power Platform you can do anything your business needs. Yes, let's go to next slide. And I will also demonstrate this stuff in Dynamics 365 for you. So here I'm just giving you a basic knowledge about the Dynamics 365 and Power Platform, what is included and how you can use it. In the coming videos I will show you more detail how you can customize, how you can use it, etc. So let's Power Tools. You have many tools that you can use. Here are some main tools that you can use. We have like Power Apps, as I mentioned. We have different Power Apps. You have model-driven apps, which Dynamics 365 is based on model-driven apps. You have sales, customer service, project management, etc. So they are all model-driven apps. So they have the same look, the same functionality, the same view forms, etc. Then you have Canvas apps, which is basically a regular mobile app so that you can use based on your design or based on how you want it to look like, and then you can integrate that with Dynamics 365 or other Dataverse applications or Dataverse databases and get the data and then use it. Very flexible for using like in the service sector. Then you have Power Automate. Then as mentioned, and I also a lot of videos about that in my channel. You can go and see how Power Automate works, and I will add in future more videos about Power Automate, how you can build very advanced Power Automates. It will automate your process, so you can trigger it as you can do trigger based on your from Dynamics 365. Based on trigger, you can do whatever you want. Update data, create data, or create integrations with other systems. Then you have Power BI for your analytics, and you can use the data from Dynamics 365, or you can use get the data from other databases and make your analysis here in Power BI. So it's an extremely powerful tool that you can use for analyzing your data. And all of them are using the common data model or common data service to get the entities. Entities are tables. So, for example, from Dynamics, when you click, actually, it will go through data service and get the account data for you. So all of that is automatically done in the background. You will not see it, but it's based on common data service. So you're getting your data from Dataverse. And you can see that there are some example here. You have account table or entity, contact, address, activity, task, products. Just an example. You can have any tables that is in your database. And then let's see what is included in Dynamics 365. So you can see Dynamics 365 is actually have two parts, which is CRM functionality, customer relation management, and enterprise resource management functionality. For customer relation management, CRM, so you can see we have sales, we have customer service, field service, project service, and marketing. So all these, you need all this functionality for big companies. At least they're using all of them, or most of them. They're using sales, customer service. Other companies are using field service, or project service management, but they're using like sales, and majority are using sales and customer service. But some are also using marketing. Marketing is a simple marketing campaign. Simple campaign management is already included in sales modules, but you can also have your marketing, which is more segmentation on advanced stuff. So that's another module you can also have. Then you have ERP functionality, which is for finance, supply chain management, commerce, and human resources. So that part is also used by many companies. But in my videos, I will focus on CRM functionality, not so much on ERP functionalities. Let's go there. And also, as I mentioned, Microsoft 365 is powered by the application platform, common data service, and Azure. So it's part of Microsoft platform. As you can see, you can combine all these tools together and actually create anything that your business needs. So you can use the Azure functionality or other services that are on Azure service, and combine that with your Dynamics 365 functionality and other tools that are available in Power Platform, and create very advanced functionality for your business. So as we mentioned, you have Dynamics 365. It has both CRM and ERP are part of Dynamics 365, but you're using application platform, like we said, Power Apps, model-driven apps, Canvas apps, and you have common data service that you're connecting to your databases, like Dataverse, and then you have Azure that also is connected. You can integrate with use functionality within your Dataverse, create new options, create functions, and integrate with other services or other platforms from Azure. So it's really flexible. So basically, you can integrate with anything or create any functionality based on these platforms. And in the future videos, as I said, we will create advanced videos and using all of this stuff. Main focus will be on CRM functionality, Power Platform, and Azure. ERP, not really my area in Dynamics 365, so I will focus on CRM functionality, Power Platform, and Azure. And Dynamics 365 is actually, you can have it on-prem or you can have it online. Majority are using online. So then you are just buying as a service. Everything is done by, you don't need any server or anything. Everything is administrated by the Microsoft. So you're just using paying for your sandbox or production boxes. So you can have sandbox for your test environment, development environment, then you have production environment, which is also more powerful than the sandbox, mean more functionality, more power CPU and memory, but it's still a sandbox, a virtual machine, a machine server that you are using. And then we have, so this is the basic functionality in Dynamics 365. But let's see how Dynamics 365 actually looks like. So as you can see, I will just show you here some quick view of the navigation looks like. So you can have, in order to do that, I think it's best to just go to Dynamics first and then show you in Dynamics. Then I will come back and show you what all this means. So let's open up Dynamics 365. As you can see, I have opened up my Dynamics 365. I am on the sales. I am on the sales here. You can see that we have different. We can have in area. We have sales, service, marketing, and training. So right now I'm on the sales area. And on the sales area, you have different stuffs, and you can add. We will discuss in the future how you can customize everything, navigation and more stuff, and do a lot of stuff, and do whatever your business requires. So in this case, this is standard. This is a trial version that I'm using from Microsoft. This is not a custom application. This is trial version from Microsoft. So you can, as I also add the link how you can create your own trial version and start your training there. So let's see, and this is, you can see this is my sales. On the sales, I see all these areas. I see a lot of things here. But as I said, you can always customize whatever you need or remove anything you want. So we have different, this is entity or tables. You have on the customers, you have account contacts, and this is also entities or table. Now the entities are called tables. So here we can see we have sales. Under sales, we have leads, opportunity, and competitors. You can define your leads, opportunity, and competitors. This is sales module, and also we will discuss how you can use sales module in the future videos. Sales module, so how you can convert your leads to opportunity, then convert them to the orders, and then invoice the customer, how you can create your products, and how you can use sales literature in the future videos. But in this case, we are not going through that with this basic introduction to Dynamics 365. So in here, like we have open, let's just go to account. So you have see this is records, and this is your entity, this is your record. Here we will explain all this stuff. But if you open up a record here and an account, you will see different views. You can see you have defined views that you can see different things. You can see sell insights. We'll discuss in the future videos how you can define your own views, or you can change the existing one, all the stuff. So we will have a discussion about all this stuff. And so let's go and explain all this stuff for you. What all this what it means and all this stuff. So let's go to here and explain this stuff. So you can see that you will see on the top menu, as I said here, we see here you have all this stuff. Now Microsoft changes all the time, so they add more functionality and remove some functionality. So the picture is not exactly as the latest version as here, but it has more stuff here, but it's good added like more here, because if you are working with older versions, you may see this functionality, these bottoms here. So I just have a picture here that show all the bottoms that you will need to look at. So this is the navigation bar. So you can see here is home, and here if you go back with Dynamics 365, if you go back to our Dynamics 365, you can see that here we have all the applications. So click here, you can see all the application or apps that you have, here we are using custom, which is custom. In the custom, you have all this sales marketing. You have all this sales service, and all included in the Dynamics 365 custom app. We'll show you more how you can switch between apps later on, but this is your custom. This is predefined in the trial version. and model-driven app called Dynamics 365 Custom, which includes all these things: sales, service, and marketing. And here, let's explain what these things means. Now, let's go back. So you have your app. Is in this case, this is an example of Sales Hub. We are using custom, where Sales Hub is only for sales, not marketing, not service included in that. It's only sales. And you can just follow it if you want. You will sales account, which entity or table, and which record. Like so, the same thing as we show here. So in this case, we are using the account. This is our account, and we open up an account. And then this is our account. This is our form, and here you will see our view. Different views that we have created, and you can create more or modify one, modify existing one. So let's go back here. So you have just giving you information basically that you are in the last one, which is the record. So how come from? It just give you the thread here. So you see you are from Sales Hub using sales. You are in the account. You are in the account view in this case. Entity view account, and you are using the record for coffee. And here you can see that there are different other stuff. So you can see here we have global search. You have different search. You have quick search, global search. You can search based on 10 different entities, but quick search is based on your current entity that you are in. You can search on that record. So I will show you. So this is actually your if you go back to the list here, this is your quick search. So if you can search here, it will show search for you on these records. So we have not defined this is global search is not activated here because I'm using trial version. But you can activate it, try global search, then you will see also your global search. You can search based on 10 entities, up to 10 entities. So yes. And let's see if it was maybe correct. 1 second. Oh yeah, actually it is already defined here, activated. So this is your global search. If you click on this one, you will get your global search, and you can add up to 10 entities to your global search. So if you're searching like a name or something, you will search all the 10 entities for this that name, or if there's a so we will find, if you have something similar to that in all these 10 entities. So it's really useful. Quick is just for your current entity. And yeah, you can see here, you can you see the relation management, quick create. You can also create because sometimes when you create the formula, you can also have different types of forms. Quick create, we just add basic fields that you need. So you can quickly create a record. So it's called quick create. So we will also discuss in the future different types of forms that you can have. You can have a main form, quick create, and other forms. So that we will discuss how you can create forms and how you can customize them and the differences between the forms. So this is actually you can create a record based on a quick form, quick create, which is just you add only the fields that you need. And then you have advanced find. Also we discuss advanced find. It gives you more opportunity, more complex query functionality, so you can use your query your record, your data. And also you can have connect or share your record or specific things with other users. You have in the settings, there are a lot of functionality that we also will discuss in the future. And you can also get help. It will show you documentation about stuff. And you can, this is your user profile. You can add, do some changes on your profile, or you can log out. And here is your home. So if you click on that, it will go back to the first place. So let's go to the next one. And here we have different navigation, as we said, navigation. And here we are focusing on CRM, model-driven apps. Dynamics 365 is a model-driven app. So in this case, I'm just showing you a sales application. So yeah, as we saw, you have different things on the left. This is your left menu on the sales. on this says you have different stuff. You have your my work, you have recent, what you have worked with them, and you can pin stuff also. You can pin, if you are using with one record, you want to pin that, you can just find the record and then pin it, will be there for you, so it's easy access. You can, the stuff that you need, you can actually pin them for yourself, so it will be, but all and everything you're working with in it will show you on recent records. You can quickly navigate to your recent records and go back to that. And then in the customer, you can add a lot of more stuff. This is, as I said, basic trial version, but this is just showing you under this group is just showing you account contacts, where you can add anything you want. The same thing for sales or quotes here as well, this group, or marketing, or add new groups, so whatever you want. So this is just basically showing you what the basic standard processes that are defined in sales module from Dynamics 365. And you have different processes. We will also discuss that, how you can qualify your leads, sales to opportunity, leads to opportunity, opportunity to sales order, etc. in the future videos. So let's go back to our as you see here, so we have, as I showed you, you have different home, recent, pin, you can pin them, recently view records, you have your groups here, we have customer group. As I said, when you customize, you need to know that this is called groups, this is sub area, because you need to know how you will add your stuff in the group, create a new group, or add just a sub area. I will show you in the future how you can customize the menu and how you can add more stuff. And here is area selector. As I said, you can select between sales. If you have different things, usually you will just use one of them, like customer service, that you will see service and settings. So you have two different areas within one singular module. So in this case, this custom one, you have service and all other stuff. So this just basically showing you all the functionality in different service, field service, and all stuff. This is trial version for you to see the functionality, but in your own application environment, so usually you will maybe just using service and sales, and then you will see also settings from that module in the here. It's all up to you what you want to see in your area select and grouping. We will show in the customer video, in the future videos, how you can define the navigation, how you add new stuff, how you can change them, etc. Okay, let's say, as we have discussed, also you have a ribbon on command bar here. You can add new button, modifying buttons in the command bar. There are other different tools that you can use, XRM toolbox, that you will use in order to add new buttons or change button or add functionality. When you click a button, it will trigger a code, JavaScript or TypeScript, and in the backend it will do stuff. So you can add functionality, code functionality to the bottom, different buttons in your. But it will also discuss in the future how you can customize the ribbon, and how you can add new buttons, how you can use the button to trigger the JavaScript code based on the code, based on the stuff on your form, update things, trigger things based on from the bottom. So we will also discuss the future. This is selector, view selector. As we defined before, you can add, create new, you can pair account, this is an example account. You can add, or views is like a query basically. So it's just query. You can create different queries and give them a name, and it is called view. So these are different queries, and you have created, and they are different. You can create your personal views or system views. System views is visible for all the people, the user, that they have right to see that, and that their identity. Or a custom view is just you creating for yourself, but you can also share your views that you create or queries that you create with other users. So there is a lot of functionality there. I will show you also in the future video how you can create custom view and share with others. Yes, so this is the views, the function. Here you can also, if you click on heading, you can sort them, you can filter that. And stuff. And here is your quick view, quick find. If you won't find the record, you can just search here for something within the account entity. Global search is up to 10 entities, but here quick found is just one entity. So are in account, you will just first search for account in this case. And here up you can click on the jump to a letter, so that you can see all the start. First, the field is actually the first one, the name here that I will go to. So if you will search for account that starts with have a name starting by N. And here you have page, and you can go if you have more than you can define how many you will see per page on your up to 250 or 50, etc. And maybe you have a lot of pages. As we can see, it has 96 pages, 96 records, sorry. And so it will be like 2 pages because here you will just see 1 page, 50 records. So you can page to the next page. And these are records, your records. So yeah. Let's go to the next record. So yeah, core entities is sales, like just giving you some examples. So you see core entities in sales. Core entities sales, you have account, contact, leads, opportunity. You have codes, order, invoices, products, sales literature, marketing list, and quick campaign, and goals. Basically, this marketing is just small part of, as I mentioned, there is now a new big module for marketing. Which is more complex than marketing list and quick campaigns. You have segmentation. Is also integrated with your Power BI, so you can create very complex campaigns and do segmentation, although very complex marketing stuff. This is just a simple marketing list for your contact accounts, and you can create a campaign based on that. So this is the simple marketing that is included in sales module, but it's not the big marketing module. The big marketing module is different. So let's see core entities for customer service. Customer service is basically your interaction with your customer. So it has like the same thing here. It is your customer, so you will see account and contacts, and on the service you will see cases. You have queues, because you will get emails, they will be added to queues. You need to work with them, or cases will be added to queues, and different groups will work with different cases. So that's why you have cases, you have queues, and knowledge articles, because when you have sold something, you reuse that solution that you have for one case. You can define them as knowledge articles, then use the same solution in other cases. So this is the main topic that needed for service. We will also discuss in future how you can actually use the customer service and with all the stuff. There are a lot of custom standard functionality that are very useful that you can use, and you can customize anything that it is Dynamics 365. So basically, once you know how to customize, it will be easy. Yes, so it's interesting also to know that primary competitors are Salesforce, Pegasystems, Zendex, and Oracle, SAP. So they are all main, and Dynamics 365 is growing very fast, and the market for consulting is actually very high. A huge demand for Dynamics 365 consultants. So if you are looking for to find a new job, Dynamics 365 is actually a really good area to start with. Yes, let's start. So different jobs, your positions. You can work as a application consultant, you can work as an analyst, you can use as a developer, you can use as a manager, administrator, or architect. And myself, I'm working as a developer and solution architect and application consultant. So basically, I'm doing all the stuff because I've been working with all those things for many years. So I'm developing, I'm doing all kind of customization, configuration, and also I create solutions. I'm the solution architect, so I'm tech lead on all the stuff because I work with all these areas for myself. So, but you can start as an analyst, then you can basically from there you can be application consultant, or you can just start it as an application consultant. And then if you like it, you maybe want to more developer. It means that you can also actually do some coding like C# or stuff. So because you can create plugins based on C# and using Dynamics 365. So it's depending on how you your interests are. So I myself, I like all the stuff, so I work with everything. So let's see. Dynamics 365, you have to know like entities which are called tables now, and then you have to understand the records, the view forms. This is the main things that you need to understand as application consultant. So, and then also you have to understand like quick find is based on the record you have worked, the entity or table you are want to search, a global or categorized search that you can actually search on up to 10 different entities at the same time. So it's an advanced one. It's give you advanced functionality for querying your data within Dynamics 365. You can query with other stuff that I'm using, like Fetch XML Builder in CRM Toolbox, that you have very advanced search functionality and query functionality. So once you learn a lot of stuff, that you may use other tools as well. So this is for the guy just starting for learning Dynamics 365, but in the future you may learn. There are a lot of more tools that you can use. So I'm using a lot of other tools that I may explain in future video for you as well. So entity, what is an entity? Entity actually is a table, as I said, a database table. So basically contact, account, list, cases, they are all tables or entities. Microsoft called tables before entities, so now they are calling again table for entity, and fields they call them for columns, so like Excel, so table and column. So basically entity are tables, and here just showing an example, they are all tables. And record is a record within the table. So like we have an contacts, Joan is a contact, a person, a record within the contact table. And records, you have different records here, just example. And view, as I said, is just basically query. Is a list of records. Is a list. You create your queries and save them, give them a name. Is a view. Is a list of records. So you can also, in Dynamics 365, you can create your view based from different entities. If there is already a relation between these entities, you can bring the data from different entities or tables and put it in the same view. So it's very powerful. So you can create powerful views in Dynamics 365 because you can get the data from different tables, not just one table. And you can see here we have a view account. Is basically the first one is active account. So you see all this account, and you can see if you open up that view selector, you can see different views as I mentioned before, and we already discussed this one. So yeah, it's you will see. And form is displaying the record on the form. So basically a single record on the form. So you can see this when you open a record, when your record is your form. So let's go back to Dynamics so it may be easier for you. So if you open up one, let's say we go to account, so it will be same picture. Maybe slow. Here is our view. My active contacts is my view. So I open up one, and this is my form actually that we have defined in Dynamics 365. This is the main form. It's not quick create form. This is the main. If you click here, you will get like create a timeline. This is a timeline. We also discussed that. But if you create new here, you can create a new record. This will go to your. You can define that, so it will go to your quick create form instead. So yeah, here we can see that this is our form, and this is the field that we have put on this form. So this form is just viewing the fields on a form for single record. So let's go back. So you see we have all this field on our form, and you can have different tabs, and this is summary tab. So a form can have different tabs or sections, or within the same form you can have different tabs and section. In this case we are just showing we are in summary tab or section, and on the summary tab we are showing these fields. And here you can have also different types of fields. Here is a text field, here is a lookup. You're bringing the data from another entity. So parent account, here you bring this another record from, in this case is the same the same entity, but it's the parent record, so it's two different records. So it's called lookup. So you look up, you're taking the record from and connecting to this one from another record. So you're using the type record. We will also in future discuss all the field types that we have in Dynamics and how you can create them, how you can create lookups, how you can create all different types and so on. And here we have the timeline, which is good. All things that you do actually will be on your timeline. Is also called social pan, which you will see email you have sent, calls you have done, all the stuff it will show here. And there is also subgrid. You can define subgrid. Subgrid can be based on other entities that have relation with your current entity, so it's also very very useful. And here we have, you can also save bottom here, etc. And you can define you have to save, and it's all automatically have to save after. When you click back, go back, it will automatically save you. But you can also define you have to save. You can actually block the autosave with JavaScript, which we do in some cases. So yeah. And ribbon menu bar we have also discussed. There are all different buttons that we will also in the future discuss how you can add more and customize the existing. Let's go back to next item. This is our quick find search within the current view exactly. And the current view it's based on this active account in this case. And global search, as I said, it is this bottom. When you click, you will see that global bottom, and you can search up to 10 records. And you can advanced find, as you can see, you can add the entities you want. Look for the entity. In this case, we are just searching for look for account entity, and status is active. It means we are just searching for active accounts, and here we just searching for active, and also we are searching for number employee greater than this 1000. So you can add any queries or same thing you will query in SQL. So it's the same thing here, but here is like in the GUI format. And you will get the result under that. When you click execute, so you will get the result directly here. And you can save the result, you can export the result to Excel file. So yeah, very powerful. And here you have different apps. As I said before, you can have different apps. You can create your own apps. Usually your customer have different apps. They create also their apps. They create apps for like sales team, different teams. They create different different apps for different things. They will use the same Power database. Everything that you have built in Dynamics, you can just take account or different parts of this, your Dynamics 365 tables or functionality, and add it to an app, and then give it to and be used by some groups or teams or etc. So it's very useful. You don't need to have the huge sales app. You can actually create small part of sales and give it to different teams and stuff. We will also discuss model-driven apps in the future, how you can build them, how you can customize them, etc. They are here the same thing, different types of apps. And also in the future, I will also add this information to description of video. You can actually go to Dynamics 365 homepage, and you get more information. You have documentation about Dynamics 365. You can look at the pricing, and you can also see the roadmap. And also there is like trial version. I will actually add the trial version link also to I will add the trial link so you can create your own trial. Maybe you can actually get to your own roadmap the trial link, but I will check. If not, I will add the trial link so you can also create your own environment for 30 days and then do some training there. And for customization, we will discuss in the future videos. There are two you can do custom on makepowerapps.com in this picture, or the old version, or the old tools that we have in Dynamics in settings from Dynamics 365. You can do it the customization here. Mainly they are doing the same thing, but there's something that they are in the old one that are not in the new one. Power Apps, so they are doing the same thing, but they are different in the look, how they look, how you can search, filter. The new one is maybe better if you are searching for something or filtering something. The old one is like maybe easier to understand to start with, and then when you understand that, you can use the makepowerapps.com tool for customizing your Dynamics 365. That's it. Thank you very much for looking for seeing this video. In the future videos I will add more videos. You all should have be able to customize your Dynamics 365 and build advanced functionality for your based on your requirements. See you next video. Thank you very much. Bye.